Hi, everyone, and welcome to episode 4 of my new series where I day trade, where I paper trade $25,000 USD in interactive brokers, just showing you how to do options for beginners. I restarted my series after 100 videos just to do something more for beginners and with a smaller account. If you're interested, this is episode 4. You have to go and watch episode 1, episode 2, and episode 3 to understand where I'm coming from and the options strategy and the rules so far. I can provide the rules here. It is my $25,000 USD challenge. Sorry, let me just try to sit up. I always have issues. I should have planned this before. $25,000 USD because there's not enough Canadian options to be worth it. Rule number 1, only selling, no buying. I'm an options seller. I make more money selling. I am not good at buying, and I don't think anyone should try to buy options, only sell. That's my opinion. Only US market because there's more liquidity, there's more options, pun intended. Number 3, different strategies for each trade. So I'm not going to do the wheel for every trade. I'm not going to do cash secured puts or covered calls. Right now, the strategies that have been working well for me are credit spreads. Let's say 10 credit spreads and then 1 cash secured put. I've been doing the put on Tesla and the credit spreads on SPY. If I continue to increase how much I'm making, I might add an additional, maybe a covered call of some sort if I get more money. Because I started with 25,000 and I think now I'm at 28,000, but I'll get into it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is almost the Tasty Trade way. So I do recommend using the Tasty Trade way. I'm going to do 45 day to expiration selling and taking profit at 75% or 14 days to expiration. And I'm aiming for 1.5% per month at least. Because I want to try to get, let's say, 18% per year, which is time and a half of SPY. If you're not making at least 10% a year trading, then you shouldn't really trade. You should just invest in the market and you'll make more. If we look at what's been happening in the market, I was breached a few weeks ago, but I did a 45 day to expiration trade to give myself time to be correct. I wasn't going to panic sell when it did breach. What I was selling was a 500, 495 or 505, 500 credit spread. Let's take a look at what it is. So here's so 500. So if SPY breached 500, so if it was like 504.99, it's in the money and I start losing. It was that at one point. And I sold a cash secured put on Tesla. So these expire in 4 days, actually. It's May 13th. The reason why I didn't close earlier is that I want to film it. Like, I know this might not mimic reality because I would have closed a little earlier, but I want to film it for you guys. This is not for me to make money. It's to film just so you see how things work, pretty much. So I sold a cash secured put for Tesla at 155. I sold it at 664. So that means I made $664 until I close it. So now if I close it, let's say at 19 cents or $19, I should have a decent profit of 644. Now the bull spread, that means I sold a put spread. That means I want SPY to go up or go down a little. It could go down a little, but in general, I want SPY to go up. My max loss on this was $5,000 because I sold 10 contracts of a 5 strike wide put. So what did I sell it for initially? I'm wondering why it's showing. It's not giving me the P&L on these, but that's fine. So I sold this at 403 per contract, bought it back at 326. So I think my max profit here, if I'm just trying to do quick math in my head, around $775. Let's say 777. I'm wondering if that's it right there. So I should be making 644 on this trade, another 709 from the previous. This should more than make up for the losses on the first 2 videos. I did make a loss on the first 2, kind of breaking even on the third. I should be making more income now on the 4th video. I'm going to close these out and then roll them. You know what? I'll talk through it while I'm doing it. I'll go through the prices. I haven't planned what I'll be selling. I kind of wanted to do it live. So I'll close these now. I know the close function doesn't always work here. This close function, it doesn't work because then it won't let me have enough buying power if I don't buy and sell at the same time. So let me do this first. Close. Great. So that's gone. And now I know this will freak out. Close all positions. It won't work initially. Close 100%. Close positions. It'll give me an error. Yes. Every time. Portfolio. Okay. Oh, it did work. There we go. Now we're going to go in here. Let's type Tesla. Go into the options chain, and we're going to look for another 45 days. So that's, let's say, end of June. We're going to look for 2025 delta, which is around the 160, 155, which is what we're previously doing. So that means 25 delta means 75% chance of success. And I am aiming for at least 1.5% per month. So if we're looking here, I'm wondering if 160 is too close. Let's say if we make 485, so the midpoint here, let's say 470. And then 100 shares of that will be $16,000 of buying capacity. So I'll show you how to calculate it. Every contract, $160, and then times 100 shares. So we're going to go, let's say the midpoint, $470. So 2.9% for 45 days. If we just turn that into monthly, divided by 45 times 30, 1.9 or 2%. I am okay with that. So I'm going to go here. And now you want to make sure on what you're clicking to buy or sell. This means you're buying it. This means you're selling it. So let's click here. And I'm not going to go limit. So I'm going to go, whoops. What is happening? Click here, order. I'm not going to go market price. I want 4.7. Let's sell. Are you sure? Exceeds the price. What does that mean? I'm selling for 470 and right now it's 465. Oh, is this the current market price that it's showing me? Confusing. Let's go 475. Let's see what happens. So that is my one order. You know what I didn't do? I didn't track. Sorry, I need to set up a little bit. I need to create a tracker of my income and loss. So that was one. Now we will go here and go to SPY. Click on the options chain. What I want to do, select the same 45-ish days. Okay, we'll go 46. And now I'm going to continue. So I know stocks don't always go up, but I haven't been successful trying to short it. That means selling a call spread. I'm going to continue selling a bull put spread, meaning I'll sell a little under, hoping it'll go up. And I'm looking for 25 and then 10 delta. Sorry, my window's open, so hopefully you don't hear the traffic and the trains. I also want to make a decent amount, right? So if we sell this, buy this, so how much money will we be making? 97. 5 strike wide. If we sell 10 contracts, that's $5,000 potential max loss. But then if we get $970, 19%. Am I going too greedy with this? Is it too close? Break even, 509. Max return, 96 per contract. What if we go 10 here? 10 here. Max return $960. Max loss $4,000. What do we do? Sorry, probability of profit 75%. Is that too low for 45 days? What if we do? So I'm going to change this up a little. I'm going to I'm going to do the same 505 and then buy over here. I'm going to go 10 here, 10 here. So my break even is 504, max return 720. So a little less income. See, previously I was making 19%. Now I'm making 710 divided by 5,000. So 14%. But I am going safer. Probability of profit 82%. I do feel a little better about this. So I'm going to create this order. I want 0.71. Did we say a debit? No, I want a credit. Hold on, let me redo this. Yeah. Let me take this off. Sell, buy. Let's do this order. We're going to do 10 minus 0.71. Let's try 0.72 for fun. Let's see what happens. Credit, making $720. Order is pending. Hopefully it gets filled. Let's see what it looks like. Did the previous one get filled? Yes. So I probably could have asked for more. I think I asked for 470 or 475. So it looks like I could have gone up to 490, but it's fine. So I think I'm going to just end it here. Again, this is not for complete beginners. I did do a beginner options series. This is mainly just showing you how to trade if you have a small position, if you have a small bank account. I do expect you watching the series to know what a credit spread is or know what a cash secured put is. And I want you to see how it's done live. I was losing money in the first two. I showed you how to manage it in number 2 and 3. And now I'm actually making profit. As I continue to increase, right now my portfolio is worth $38,000. So if we go, so this is 38. Let's see how much that is here. So 28,261. So let's say I'm up 3,000 USD. If this goes up to 30,000, I could probably add another position. So what did you see me do here? I sold a put for $16,000. So that's $16,000 of buying power used up. And then I used another $5,000 selling the put credit spread. So I used $21,000 of buying power. I do have $7,000 more of room, but that's more for safety if I do end up losing here. So I am holding that on the side. But as I continue to make more money, as this portfolio continues to increase, I could add more positions, potentially make more money, but I will be using up more buying power. I have a Discord server. If you're interested, it's free, but I want you to ask to join it. If you're interested, send me your Discord name. Just send me an email and then I can add you. It's mainly passive. It's like 91 members, but only 10 talk. The rest are just like learning and watching. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching and tune into the next one.